So look at the word congruence. You guys never use this word outside of math class. If you're at some party or hanging out with the homies, you're not going to use the word congruence. It's a very specific geometry word that's used typically only when you deal with geometry concepts. And look what it says, when two angles or segments have the same measure. Now when I say segments, I'm talking about lines that have an ending and a beginning, a line segment. Like the one I just asked you guys about the colors. Watch. I have two segments in front of me. One of them's red and one of them's green, right? No, one of them's blue and one of them's green. Now here's my question. That's for 3 steps. Watch this. What is wrong with this statement? Well, before I even ask the question, how long is segment AB? How long is segment AB? Yeah. How long is segment CD, Toscano? 8 inches, right? Okay. Inches, yeah. Right, inches, not chickens. What's philosophically wrong with this statement I'm about to state? Watch. Segment AB is segment CD. What's wrong with that? Okay. Hold that thought. You're onto something. Cheng, give me more. My question is more specific. What's wrong with that statement? What's not the same?
They might look the same because everything's good, but they're both not the same thing.
They're both not the same thing.
One of them is AB, the other is CD.
But they're both 8 inches. Why can't I say they're equal? Wait, let's go Cheng and then we're gonna Toscano one more time and I'm coming to you. That's 8 inches. Why can't I say AB is CD? That sounds logical to me, but there's actually something wrong with it. Tell me what's wrong with that statement. Thank you. You're on the right track, though. I'll come back if they don't get it. Rivera, what's wrong with that statement? 3 steps right now. Sorry.
Because CD is greater than the one is left, and it's not physical. Because you don't have you don't know how do you know if it's equal or not.
Well, they're both 8 inches.
You need another another example.
Okay, I'll come back to you. Toscano, what's wrong with that statement philosophically? Right, I didn't draw an angle in your segments, huh?
There is to be congruent when there are different lines, points.
Apart from congruent, I'm asking, well, the blue line's 8 inches and the green line's 8 inches. Why can't I say they're equal? He's onto something, but go ahead, Toscano. This will probably answer it. I'm going to give a stab to each one of you 3 because you guys were in one way saying the right thing, but you need a little more polishing. Here's what it is. Watch this. In philosophy, see that symbol? You guys haven't seen that since you've been a little mocoso running around. And in math classes in kindergarten with crayons, this equal sign. But you guys have seen it so much, you guys tend to forget how powerful that symbol is. Let me tell you what that symbol means in English. It means this. Look at the word is. Now read it to yourself. Segment AB is segment CD. No, huh? Is segment AB CD? No, they're 2 different segments. That's what he was kind of getting at when he said one's blue, one is green. I did that on purpose to accentuate, you know what? That segment and that segment are two different segments in reality, and you're kind of getting that too when you said these have different points and that has different points. And you said that too, kind of when you said they're not the same thing. You're right. This is one segment on to my left. Look, it's to your left. This is another segment to your right. So we can't say AB is equal to CD, but we could say this. Watch. We could say this. Segment AB, watch this, is congruent to segment CD, which means, no, it doesn't mean that. It means, read to me, what does congruence mean? So they have the same measure, right? What's the same about these segments? The only thing that's the same about them is they're 8 inches. But this one's blue, that one's green, so they're not the same. This one's called AB, that one's called CD. They're not the same. They're not the same segment. The only thing that's the same about them is that this is 8 inches and that's 8 inches, and that's what this means. Look. They're congruent. See the difference? It's kind of like this. Rivera, how old are you? How old are you, Toscano? Watch this. Let me use you guys as an example. Watch this. Rivera is 17. Toscano 17. So let's go over right now. Rivera is Toscano. Is that true? No. Toscano's to my left, Rivera's to my right. The only thing that's the same about them right now is that they're both the same age. But they're not the same person. This means they're the same person. Same thing up here. Check it out, Martinez. This means they're the same line, but they're not the same line. One's blue and one's green. So we say they're congruent. Because the only thing that's the same about them is their measure. They're both 8 inches. Just like the same thing with Rivera and Toscano. The only thing that's the same about them right now is that they're the same age. So far, so good. Okay. One more time. This is mean segment, line segment. Okay. Here we go. Have both of your law books right in front of you. Okay. Both papers in front of you. You guys got 2 of these. Get both out. And go ahead and grab a piece of paper, or if you have room in the back of this, put the example 1 right now. So put it in the back of the law book or in a separate sheet of paper, example 1. Here we go. Yeah. You can put it in the back of the law book or in a separate sheet of paper. We're only going to do a few examples and we're done. Okay, you guys are doing good. I'm very impressed. You guys are pushing like men, not little boys and little kids crying. You're pushing and we're good. You're getting it done. It's a sign of manhood. Even when you're tired, you push yourself. Little boys give up. Not men. Please remember that. Let's copy this down. Going to copy down 1, 2, and 3. We'll do 3 examples and we're done for the day. Name the property of equality that the statement illustrates. Here we go. Three quick ones are done. You have your law book right in front of you. Name the property of equality that the statement illustrates. So what property of equality is shown right here? If the measure of angle 6 is equal to the measure of angle 7, and the measure of angle 7 equals the measure of angle 6. What property is that? Extra stamp. Good try. Synthetic? Say one more time. You have to say it right for the extra stamp. Someone can steal this from Toscano if you said it right. Rebecca, come on. It's 6 to 7, and 7 to 6. One more time?
Transitive, you mean?
Mm-mm.
No? Yeah.
Transitive like is
It's like
Giz-
the gizmo.
right. Remember gizmo equals dinglehopper and dinglehopper equals thingamajig? No, look at 6 is equal to 7 and 7 is equal to 6. I'm swapping. It's not synthetic, it's the wrong word. Someone want to help out? Symmetric. Rebecca, can you see symmetric property in your logbook? Find it for me real quick. Martinez, do you see symmetric property on your logbook? You see it? Oh, you didn't write the rest? I'll put it up later for you. So all the symmetric property says, look, if you have an equation, you can flip the right and left side. So it's a symmetric property. Go ahead, symmetric. Yeah, symmetric property.
Yeah, why do you like your nose?
Good. Try it one time.
Makes things, what, if you like something like make them work for the.
Cool. On. How about number 2? 34 is equal to 34. Look at the law.
Yeah. Like,
Think of reflection like a reflection in a mirror. When you look at yourself, you're equal to yourself.
yeah.
Right, number 2 would be reflexive property. But look at number 1. Symmetric and reflexive are very similar. It's just symmetric has to do with flipping the left and right side.
Like, if you do something that's symmetrical, let's say like split the equal in half, and both sides are the same.
Right. That you're thinking of the way it looks with your eyes. But here the logical truth is 34 is equal to itself. I like how you're looking at it though.
He did do reflected some person.
Yeah, reflective.
Oh, I didn't get that one.
I'll put it up right now.
It's when we started doing the second one, we had one more box.
Right.
Oh, yeah, and those two.
What reflexive property? Yeah? You got it?
So we're supposed to. Oh, okay. So the next one is, what is it?
If 1 is 2 and 2 is 5, 1 is 5. That's dinglehopper thingamajig. That is a property. You guys see that? What can you see that? 1 is 2, then 2 is 5. That means I can say 1 and 5 are the same. Okay, these two. That's the conclusion. Nice. All right, watch this. To the car.